There we go. I actually remembered to unmute this time. How we doing, everyone? It's been a little bit since I've done one of these. I already forgot to put on my hat. My bald head is looking extra bald today. There we go. How we doing? How have you been? It's been a bit since we've done one of these things. But we always come back to the classics. And like a lot of people said in the chat, once you saw this wreck that happened, we knew it had to be done. I'm super glad to see Ryan Preece is okay. He's been released from the hospital. He was just kept overnight for observation. And got out of the car and his own power was taken there, and he is now listed on the entry list for... Holy cow!
Pulls alongside him and has momentum carries it past.
Hopefully I pronounced that. How we doing? Holy cow. Is that a $50 super chat I just see? I think the same person did a $19 one before we got started. Holy cow. All right. I'll stop the chit-chatting. I'll get on with the reenactments. But it's good to be back. It's good to see you all in the chat. I've seen some questions why I changed my channel name. I think this is the first live stream I've done since that rebrand, if you will. A couple different reasons. I don't want to be tied to just gaming stuff, obviously, as you can see by the stream. Like, my core content ain't going anywhere. But as you guys may or may not know, I am a videographer in real life, IRL, as you might call it, for various different companies. So I do real life motorsports camera work. So every now and then I wanted to be able to upload stuff from that side of my life without being tied to just the gaming moniker. Hopefully that's a little bit understandable. So as you can see, we got the scheme, we got the roster. Thanks to NCRD Designs, always a fantastic, super talented contributor to the community. The car set is over on Stunod Racing. So I took the 2023 Daytona 2. I took out most of the drivers that were taken out of the race by the point of the wreck. Excuse me, got the hiccups. And I left in everyone. I did the whole strategy where I qualify, save the results, and then in the third-party software NR2003 save game editor, I pulled up the qualifying results, adjusted all the drivers to the correct-ish lineup to approximately how they were running at the time of the wreck. Resave the results, and then if I hit yes, that imports them right back into the game. And you'll see here, once I get gridded up, that I have a fairly similar running order to how they were racing IRL. With a few exceptions here or there. Let me pull up the chat here. There we go. Apologies, my graphics card has been a little touchy the last few. I can see we gotta turn down the game audio right away. Save that. Oop.
I'm sick and tired of this. I'll get my own damn uniform back out and take care of this. He ain't gonna kill my boy.
The second super chat. Holy cow. We didn't steal any credit cards. You are being very too generous. How long do I think the stream will be? I'll probably try to go like 3-ish hours. I got about that amount of time. Lord Shank! Holy cow. I'm just coming in left and right. Good to be back. Gotta simulate my 2016 Daytona 500 now. I made the race. Holy cow. Thank you guys so much. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I think this has been my first live stream in about 5-ish, 6 months. I think the Sam Mayer one was the last time we did one of these things.
Buggity, buggity, buggity! Let's go racing, you bunch of hot dogs! Get ready now. Going green.
So, are we dropping frames? Yes, we are. Oh, wow, we're down to the 30s. Gotta adjust some things in my settings here, possibly. We are green. I have already tweaked the track I. where should hopefully be getting airborne. You know, the usual go-to strategies. You lower the temperature. I think that's all I've really done up to this point. Alright. We don't have Eric Jones right behind us, but... Yep. Oh! Oh, we landed it! Oh, and we're up and over. And obviously I turned
the 99 has turned
Holy
over Brad Keselowski. And we have a caution.
Now you're just throwing your shrimp out on the table. Holy cow, thank you so much.
Into Kenson. Oh, gosh. Up in the air and into the wall.
You're coming in left and right. What the hell? It's been a while since I've done one of these things. I got to pull up my Streamlabs dashboard, too. Up with all the notifications. Like I said, I apologize. It's been a bit since I've done one of these things, so I'll probably be a bit rusty here and there. Issues for the 14 car. Already off to a great start. Imnia, thank you so much for these super chats.
Get ready now. Going green.
That is extremely too kind of you.
Whoa, slow down.
Hold on. I'm gonna try turning the graphics down. I don't want you guys lagging. World. Medium. Trackside object sum. Alright, the graphics aren't going to be the greatest, but... There we go, much smoother. There we go.
Green flag, green flag. Green, green, green.
Hovering around 60 now. Alright, so, as we get going with this here stream of ours, I'll tell you the story of what I was doing when this wreck unfolded. I was at Wilmot Raceway with my buddy, Old Slap Shoes. Oh! Oh! Holy cow. Is that it? Did we just do it? That certainly wasn't a bad second attempt. The blowover wasn't correct. I already know that. Yeah, I kind of did that weird. That's pretty damn good. That was not too bad. Hold on. Before anything, let me get it saved so we don't lose it in case that ends up being the one. Alright, so the blowover was a little bit weird. I kind of tipped over instead of doing the straight on blowover. Hold on, we missed a super chat. Fisher Studios, the $5 super chat. Have I thought about sponsoring an iRacing car? I mean, honest, that has not crossed my mind. That would be kind of cool. And that'd be pretty sick to sponsor a car. Hold on, trying to do multiple things here. Trying to respond to chat. Save this. Preece. Clip. Attempt. 1. All right, so we got that saved, so that won't get lost. We'll take another look at it in a sec. I'm pulling up my Streamlabs real quick so I can make sure I'm not missing any notifications. What is the grass grip on? I believe I set it to 6. That might honestly be a little bit too much, but that's just what that was my first try of turning the grip up. I haven't done this in a bit. Recent events. There we go. There we go. Xavier Brown Racing, thank you for the $1 super chat. Yeah, that's why I wanted to pull up the Streamlabs so I didn't miss any of those notifications. All right, there we go. All right, let's take another look at the replay. Certainly wasn't bad. It wasn't perfect. We can do way better, I believe, especially if that was the first attempt, yeah. We did more one of those Rusty Wallace 1993-esque blowovers. The flips were good, but we're facing the wrong way. Because, yeah, the blowover wasn't quite correct. So, Yeah, we'll keep going. We'll definitely try again. Holy cow, I didn't even see how many people are watching. We're up to 130. Holy kittens. So yeah, that is attempts number 2 if you're just joining in. We'll take one more look at it from the bar track camera angle. Here we go. Marshall Burl with $5. Gee, guys, no one said you guys have to send a super chat, by the way. You guys are being way too kind. Subscribed since around 2016. An OG. One of the originals. To do another live stream. I'm glad to be back, and thank you so much for your support. That is like a whole 7 years. That is a long time. Here's the camera view when the wreck happened live. So that's about the right spot of the track. He got airborne like right when the grass started. And he came to a rest shortly after the bus stop ended. So we'll keep trying. We'll certainly keep trying.
Drivers, start your engines!
This is actually looking pretty good. I'm watching. For some reason, my computer's been dropping. It's been really choppy on video, particularly YouTube. On Google Chrome has been really choppy, but I'm watching a stream preview on Don't Judge Me. I've got an Edge tab.
Back then, it was NASCAR Racing 2003.
Oh, hold on.
One of the best games ever made.
It was.
He ain't wrong. Dale Jr. knows no wrong. Well, what was that we just missed? Is that a late notification for the Marshall Burl super chat? Might have been. I think it was. All right, I'm just trying not to miss anything. Sorry, I'm trying to do a zillion things at once. All right, on pause. So we are on attempt number 3.
Get ready now. Going green.
I don't know if I gotta update my drivers or what. My video graphics have been kind of weird on my computer recently. Still looking pretty decent. I'm not complaining.
Green flag, green flag. Green, green, green.
I don't think it's fully optimized. I'm gonna take it into Micro Center and have to take a look at it. Because Edge and other web browsers look fine, but for some reason my video's been really choppy on Google Chrome recently. Oh, I got way loose. I didn't do that on purpose. I got way loose. All right, here's Chase Briscoe right next to us. All right, let's spin.
The yellow flag is out. Let's go. Race
Oh.
back to the line.
That's not a bad third attempt, but I think the first one was better. We flipped faster and higher in the second attempt as opposed to the third, but we can figure out how to get that blowover good. It's a matter of getting spun across the 14 properly, or any Ford for that matter. Yeah, that one the blowover was the weak point for sure. Flips were decent, not quite enough, not quite fast enough, not quite high enough. But I'm confident that the settings are decent for what we need. Hold on, let me.
Start your engines!
I pulled my Streamlabs open, then cat went away. There we go. Yeah, that one was decent, but I don't think it was as good as the second one we did, so that's why I didn't save it. Next. How have you all been? I feel like it's been forever since I've done one of these things. I mean, it has been forever. Life goes fast. Got a busy job now. I'm traveling all over the country. Doing all sorts of different dirt tracks.
Get ready now. Going green.
Been to 73 different races this year. I don't know how many tracks. I've lost count. I got a spreadsheet pulled up, but I'm behind on updating it. I need to get that updated so I can see how many tracks I've been to, how many states I've been to this year. I'm gonna keep a track each year. I have not done the Blaine Perkins wreck. Yeah, no, I've not streamed since that happened either. The race where we had 2 flips in the same race, I know. Crazy if times have changed. We got multiple flips happening and I'm unable to stream them. Oh, yeah, I screwed that one up a little bit. Too much, too. Yep. Oh, yep, there we go. You couldn't tell the grass was gripped up. That should have told you right there. Alright, let's check. TV2. That's a decent camera angle. Yep, we need to get the blowover right. I feel like once we start flipping at a high speed, we could replicate the flips properly with the grip we have on the grass, but it's all about getting turned across and getting pushed up and sideways. If I can land upside down sideways, I have the grass gripped up enough to where I'll be able to come back the other way and start flipping. I believe it. Need to make it happen. Yeah, the spin needs to be a bit slower probably. Yeah, that's good. Good observation. Wash your fucking hand, slap. By the way, yeah, I don't know if I've ever formally promoted it on my channel, but I'll go ahead and do so. DT, you guys all know Drive-Thru, good buddy of mine. Also has been known to do NR2003 content. Not for a while, granted, but he's still got it on his channel. He hosts a podcast that I take part of called Shrimp Hours Presents. It was formerly on his channel. It still is. I think the first like 50-something episodes, but it's now on a YouTube channel called Shrimp Hub, or Spotify, or Apple Music, iTunes, wherever you get your podcast from. I think he uploads to most of them. All right, it's not Briscoe, but we do have a Ford next to us in McDowell. Oh! Oh! Is that it? Holy cow! We might have done it.
All right? The pace cars exiting.
It was a little bit more spinny than his was. But the blowover was certainly the best we've had so far. Holy crap. It's certainly not perfect, but it's the best one we've had yet. I'm saving the hell out of that. Alright. Just in case it ends up being the one, we'll trim it back a decent ways. That one wasn't bad. It was a Chevy. That spin I did was a little weird, but that is a spin we are looking for, though. That's all right. Freeze, flip, attempt. All right, it's saved. All right, if anything, we know that the settings are good. I think I should have been maybe 15, 20 feet more to the inside of the track, but I mean, close enough. Check out this replay. It certainly wasn't bad. Yeah, we'll keep trying. I got about 2.5 hours more to kill, so we will keep on trying. But we got that one saved. Next.
Drivers, start your engines.
Pretty darn good. Need to flip a little bit quicker, I think. Don't think we need an extra time. Nah, we speed running these attempts. What's up, Garrett? We speed running these attempts. We're fully up to the normal speed, or about the full speed by the time we're coming out of 2. With NR being weird, especially with how I have the temperature settings to get airborne on command. They'll probably get all... No, I know they will, because I was trying and testing. They get all single file and spaced out. Watch the speed. We're basically up to like 180, 190 coming out of 60. 180. Pack looks about single and double file wide as much as they did IRL. Alright, we got a Ford next to us. Oh. Oh. Not quite that time. We saved it though. Oh, spoke too soon. Oh, I think we kept off the wall. We're gonna Scott Wimmer ourselves once we hit the grass. How we doing? Was certainly an attempt. We're gonna doored the hell out of the 34 car. I might, as we keep experimenting, have to... I might try turning the grass grip down just a tad.
Drivers,
Just a tad.
start your engine.
I'm crazy. Maybe turn it down from 6 to like 4 or even 5. My throat's dry. Need to sip a good old Schlitz lager. So yeah, back to my story about where I was, what I was doing when this wreck happened. Flap Shoes and I, a good old buddy, was in town because he wanted to come up and watch the Milwaukee Mile host the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series. What is this, 2009? And we hit up Wilmot Raceway the night beforehand, the Badger Midget Series and the MSA 360 Sprints for racing, as well as a couple support classes. But in between races at the track, I think we were like somewhere around the B mains or towards the end of the heats, I had the race pulled up on my phone, courtesy of the DirecTV app. And literally, there's a, like literally a half second before I'll have to set this up. So give me a sec while I do this attempt. Oh. 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 Nope. There we go. You're still going fast enough for a good 5 flips or so. Get back on those wheels. It's a nice, solid thud. Ugh. So anyway, like I was saying, as we watch another replay at this failed attempt. Yeah, we've got a joke with our group chat where if there's a flip, like particularly a blowover, just automatically makes any race, no matter how boring up to that point, just automatically 10 out of 10. Perfect race. 100% rating. Couldn't be better. Yeah, literally right as the flip happened. About a quarter second before it happened on screen, I see the notification up at the top of the screen from our group chat, and someone just says 200 out of 10, and I'm like, oh! And right when I'm like, uh-oh, flip's coming, then it plays out on the broadcast. Flap and I are freaking out. It was a grand old time. We were concerned because we saw parts flying super high, the dirt went kicking super high. And yeah, there was concern, especially with Preece being in the car for a good minute and a half, 2 minutes or so. What's up, Trop? Oh, what's up, DT? How we doing, fellas? Yeah, once we saw him get out of the car, it's like, all right, now we can celebrate. What a fantastic wreck that was. Yeah, Dale Jr. said it on the broadcast. We haven't seen wrecks like that in, it's like the 90s. It's like a Rusty Wallace Dega type flip. Alright. Oh, why are they checking out? Oh. Oh, no. Not that time. Maybe. Did a Michael Waltrip 2004 type flip there. How'd they wreck afterward? Sorcery happened. Oh, Chase Briscoe came back across. Oh! Starts flipping in the background. Chase Briscoe's spinning like a top. Alright. Try that again. Man, we might have used up all our talent on those first couple attempts.
Drivers, start your engines.
What's up, Tango? Long time no see, bud. How we doing? If I change any settings at any point, once I go back to the main menu to reset the settings, I will certainly show any new viewers that might be watching that haven't been here since the start the best couple attempts we have saved so far. The most recent of which I think honestly might be the one. Wasn't perfect, but I think it might be the closest we'll get for NR. I'll leave that up to the chat. Your all opinion. We will. I don't know if that one will be topped, especially in one stream. Chase Briscoe right next to us. Eric Jones isn't right behind us, which is annoying me a little bit, but I'm not too concerned. They might check up again here. Yep, they just did. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, we're end over ending. We're not barrel rolling. Oh, that would have been a hard landing. One actually deserves another replay. Yeah, we need to get pushed sideways by the other car, so that was the problem with that one. It escalated from there. Keep on trucking.
Drivers,
We're gonna keep on trucking here at Daytona. My hand up over the wheel to not spill my beer. My guest was gracious enough to leave this one last beer, so I'm enjoying it now. Maybe I could even up the pacing speed up to like 120 or 130. I got it at 100 right now. I want us to be going a little quicker by the time we're coming out of 2. I can always up the pace speed a bit. And you want to make sure you're only having that problem in sim racing. Drink and drive, kids. Don't drink, kids. Oh, shit, I keep... Oh. Oh, there we go. I was waiting to tip over in the grass at that high speed once we got sideways. We almost... That was probably like 7 or 8 flips. So it's showing that even once we lose a decent amount of speed, we can still be going nearly fast enough to get the proper amount of flips we need. And my quick count, I think that was 7 or 8.
drivers, start your engines.
I've been trying to think. I mean, it's been going through my head, like, what the, like, craziest barrel roll crash we've had before the Preece one in recent memory. I think maybe the Kyle Larson one from 2019. I was also thinking the Jamie McMurray one in the year before in practice, but I don't know how to explain it. Jamie's flips seemed slower, if that makes sense. He was kind of almost just like bouncing, like each, like one rotation at a time, each time the car flipped, as opposed to one hard landing and spinning the car as many times. Making a little bit of sense. Probably not. Get up here, Chase. Not Elliot. Maybe I'll turn the pace speed up to like 120, 130. Oh. Oh. How in all of that did I not flip? You know what? We need a flip. I feel scammed. Let's go on the banking. Oh, there we go. There we go.
Looks like you're leaking some fluid.
That's what she...
Looks like we lost that motor.
Bimnia? Yeah, that is a, obviously that one comes to mind. But that one was just wicked as far as him just getting drilled by LaJoy and nearly caving in the driver's compartment. I mean, just a crazy amount of fast barrel rolls. Like something that looks out of the 80s or 90s, as Junior said on the broadcast. Yeah, the Kyle Larson one at VEGA 2019 is probably got to be the most recent one, because he probably flipped like 8 or 9 times in that bracket. Did Larson. Who else would be before that? Those crazy barrel rolls in the 2010s.
Larson to the bottom of the track.
Slide job.
Trying to take the lead away.
Slide job.
Almost.
Almost.
Yeah, Maynard Troyer, he takes the cake. That was 15, I believe. I'm thinking recent memory. Why? What happened to the inside line or the outside line? I just realized I wasn't in the proper running order. Get up next to the 14 here. Oh, got loose coming out of the corner. Oh. Oh. That's going to hurt. Oh!
Let's go. Race back to the
Oh, my goodness. See? As NR continues to prove, the wreck could have always been worse. So let's be thankful that it wasn't. Ah, another $4.99. Stop it. You're being too generous. Save some money for your bills. Don't go broke on my account, please. The 17 car chart. Yeah, that's a good one. I didn't even think about that one. That was such a weird wreck. Oh. See, this is what happens, kids. When you read the chat and drive. You hear, Rusty?
Drivers, start your engines.
Been making a mental note of what settings I could possibly change if I needed to do so. Maybe turn the grass grip down just a hair. Turn the pace speed up to 120. Anything else you guys can think of that might make the pack look a little bit more realistic, give me a better chance at replicating the wreck itself. Anything that you think might contribute to the reenactment as a whole. I am open to suggestions. I think I'll ever do recreates constantly. Probably not to the same level I was doing in like 2016, 2017. but I would certainly like to more than I've been recently. I don't want this gap that I've had recently to kind of break the thing. I've just been incredibly busy with work. I still need to try that Blaine Perkins one from earlier in the year at Talladega. There's still plenty of wrecks to be reenacted. Oh! Oh! Might have been one of the best blowovers.
Pulls alongside him and as momentum carries him past.
What was that? I go back to Streamlabs to see what that one was. Alright, these just delayed notifications. I think that might be the case. You guys are just sending so many super chats. The goddamn Streamlabs notifications just can't keep up. Alright, that time I was airborne a little too soon. I was airborne before the grass that time. I need to start getting airborne right when I'm hitting the grass.
Drivers,
Start your engine. Yeah, I painted up the Preece car. For the thumbnail, someone posted the base on Stunot. I found the numbers, got the driver's signature, all that good stuff. And right when I made the thumbnail, NCRD Designs came in clutch and posted the entire car set on Stunot Racing. Hold up. Click back on the chat window.
Get ready now. Going green.
Alrighty. Attempt number 20-ish something probably. Lost count around 3 or 4. Like I said, if we go back to the main menu to make any settings changes, I'll certainly show any new viewers that might be tuning in and weren't here from the start some of the really good attempts we had early on. Particularly the most recent one. Nope. Nope. Oh, there we go. There's the flip. Keep your foot in it. Ah. Of course, the engine's still working after that hit. Oh.
You all right?
Seen better days, but it's still driving. Take care, Cassidy. Thank you for stopping by.
We got big time problems with that motor, buddy.
Now we got engine problems. All right. Keep going. Right around the top of the hour, I'll try doing those, switching those settings around. Temperature, pace speed. Not temperature. Grass grip. Anyone else have any other suggestions? What I could tweak to the track settings? Because I want the grass grip to be high enough to have a realistic digging effect and get me flipping really quickly, but not high enough to where the flips are glitchy. Obviously, you have the temperature lowered, as you can see by the weather up at the top right. That's to get airborne easy on command each time. I have not changed the chassis type. We're still just on the default Super Speedway chassis type. That's why we're not accelerating too quickly, too unrealistically. Getting way spread out, which I like, because that makes the pack look a lot more realistic. Oh. We started the blowover good there, and then it cut back down. Mid. Brake midair, reduce how high you get. I don't think I've even been touching anything on the pedals when I spin. Let's actually take a look at the telemetry. Yeah, I'm just completely off the pedals. That one I got airborne a little too late. Did I? No? That didn't flip over. Next!
Drivers, start your engines.
Do you do blowovers with roof flaps? How do you make the grass green? Stick around in 13 minutes at the top of the hour. I will show the whole stream of the track INI file and what certain settings do to what.
Get ready now. Going green.
Why is this outside road back so far?
Green flag. Green flag. Green, green, green.
Try not to get too far ahead of Chase Briscoe. That's why I was feathering the throttle. Yeah, I think we could have a little bit more speed coming out the corner. Maybe up to like 195. Oh, that's not going to be good.
Car outside. The yellow flag is out. Let's go. Race back to the line.
Certainly a spectacular flip, just not the one we needed. And we ain't landing right side up this time. That one caused us the inside wall. You're stuck to Briscoe. That actually looked a little bit realistic. I know it's kind of the grass grippiness that flipped me over, but it looks like it could have been just the hit to the wall that caused it. Big fat next.
Drivers, start your engines.
Something people watching. This is crazy. All this to see some nerd play video games to replicate a NASCAR crash. I love you guys. Thank you. Thank you for supporting this shit. I'm just messing with it.
Get ready now. Going green.
So I'm dropping frames with NR2003. We got problems, especially when I'm running a 3090 Ti. I'm still convinced it's not run properly since I got it. I had more issues with this thing than I had with the 1070. As long as it's good enough to make the stream work, I'm happy. That's all I need. Alright, Chase, I believe in you. Spin me, but not too much, and then push me sideways and up and over. Well, let's try doing another grip flip. I can't end this run flipless. Oh no.
Pit road is closed.
Can't end this run flipless.
Keep it under 4,000 in seconds.
I feel like right now it's looking, game's looking choppy on my monitor, but not so much on OBS. I'll never understand. There we go. I did it on the front stretch for all the fans. Now that we just wasted all that time. Oh, I almost got clobbered by Truex.
Drivers, start your engines.
Yeah, realize it looks fine on the stream. That's what's confusing me. I don't know if I got a bad HDMI cable going to this monitor, or the monitor itself starting to go bad. Yeah, on Google Chrome, I'm encountering some weird choppy issues, but not on other web browsers. I'm just having the weirdest technical issues, which I'm still able to do my day-to-day stuff fine enough. It's just been a slight annoyance, and I cannot, for the life of me, figure out what the heck's causing it. Well, I just need to send this thing into Micro Center, give them the specs of every component of my rig, at least monitor, PC-wise. Maybe I can troubleshoot what the issue is. Oh, why would we check it out? Thanks for the feedback. We don't have Briscoe right next to us, but we have Harrison Burton, which is another Ford, so he'll do just fine. Checking up. Oh, no. Oh! Oh, there's that hit that sent us over. 7 more minutes and we'll try switching a few things around, see if that doesn't give us any better luck. Oh. Flipping, or I'm getting airborne a little too late. I need to do it a little sooner.
Drivers, start your engines.
With a little sooner. Can I try an onboard attempt? I will try. Where's my look buttons?
Get ready now. Going green.
I'm having a sign, I guess.
Green cars in. Green flag. Green flag. Green, green, green.
Go ahead and change that real quick, actually. That's bugging me that I don't have any controls. There we go. Neutral there. Figure out the buttons. Oh, oh! See what happens when I go on board. All that and still no flip. Let's change that. Speed and just crank it up. There we go. Can't have a flipless attempt. Not allowed here.
Drivers, start your engine.
Try this again. Onboard attempt. After one of these or two, switch around some settings. Maybe that'll give us a little bit better chance. that'll also give an opportunity for those that don't know how to change the INI settings in the track file in this game. How they can do so and what all settings changes actually do. By the way, thank you to Drive-Thru for the wonderful graphics on the overlay in the stream. I just realized the right side of my face hurts. It's kind of in a rush getting all this together. I might have ran out of prep time. I'll get it fixed for next time, I promise. I can just do it right again. Either way. Here we go.
Clear inside.
Nope.
The yellow flag is out. Let's go. Race back to the line.
Trying to keep it off the wall and I end up flipping. Isn't that how it goes? More Cody audio, okay. Say no more. Just gave you 2 more dBs of Cody audio and 1 less dB of game audio.
Drivers, start your engines.
We'll have this be the last attempts, then we'll, like I said, we'll hop over to the INI. Flip a few things around. See if I can't fix my face cam overlay. Come on. There we go. Alright, perfect. Good to know, thank you.
Get ready now. Going green.
Ready, Chase. Prepare to get me airborne. I'll get in position and chase cam, and I'll pop over to cockpit view right when I crank the wheel. Are we checking up? Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Flying through the air, this is not good. Yeah, that was a
We got trouble in turn 3. You all right?
bit of a failure right there. Yeah, we got McDowell. And we went flipping into the wall. Hooked to Briscoe and couldn't get spun. We were just hooked to him there. Damn. Alright, let's get out of the car. Get out of the car! See if I can't. Oh, my face cam. What? I guess my overlay just looks weird up on my smaller monitor, but I dragged it to my big monitor. It looks fine. I'm stupid. All right, let's here we go. So for those of you that don't know, let me hit the button. I'm hitting the button. There we go. So here's your directory. Go to your C drive, Papyrus, and then go to your NR2003 install. And then someone asked first, here's the tracks folder, tracks, Daytona Night 2020. That's the one we're using. But someone asked first, just before I forget, how do you get rid of roof flaps, excuse me, if you want to do so. You go to the player file, player, and then right here, employ roof flaps. Select that to 0. You just type 0, then save the file and exit. So that answers the roof flap question from before. Now let's go to the track itself. Here's the track INI file. If you want to adjust the chassis type, the track temperature, which helps you get airborne easier, but it also makes the track way more slippery. This is where all that can be done. The grip of the asphalt, which is right here, which I've turned up just like a few tenths just to compensate for the icy track. What I came in here to initially do was to change the pace limit, the pace speed limit right here. Have it not blocked. There we go. Change it from 100 to 120. What else were we gonna? The grass grip. So on some tracks it could be the dirt grass grip. It might be just labeled differently, or might be just set as like one of the different names, but I usually just do dirt, grass, sand, all of them. And all of those together usually will change it. Then we can go back to NR2003. Go back into the game, hit resume save race, and we should have the same qualifying order and everything, just with our updated track settings. That's simple as that. Pull this back up. Go. That is how you do that. Now let's get back to the attempts before we drop out of the triple digits for our concurrent. Everyone sees that notepad screen, they just yeet. They get the hell out of here. Thanks, Crazy Connor. Thanks for stopping in. If everyone's got to take off, have a good night. Thanks for stopping in. Oh! I was going to. Hold up. I promised and I forgot. Take a look at the two closest ones we have so far. Daytona night. So here's the first attempt I got shortly after we got started. Dawn Maximum Sports Network, $5 super chat. How's it going so far? Yep, great minds think alike. That's why I'm here. Recreating it before you good people on this fine evening. So here's attempt number 1. The blowover's a little off, and Chase Briscoe didn't go down with us. Flips are alright, despite the blowover being off, but I was facing the wrong way. And this next one, I still think it has its flaws, but I think it might be the one. Thank you for the support. Dawn, by the way. And here's attempt number 2.
You hit me under yellow! You hit me under yellow! You hit me under yellow!
So the 34 takes the place of Chase Briscoe. I think that might be it. Once again, the blowover is a little bit weird. It's better than the last one. I start to flip the right way, but then I kind of tip over a little bit weird right here because of how I'm getting hit by McDowell. But I just dig in perfectly. And on both of those flips, I'm flipping at least 3 or 4 times each spin through the air. So that is the closest one by far that we have gotten. That I may or may not edit into the one. Before, if I don't get any better ones. And someone pointed out, yes, I was kind of spinning and rotating while I was flipping, but I mean, so was Preece kind of, so. He stopped rolling on his roof. I'm not sure what you mean. He came to rest on his wheels. But yeah, that last big hit was like right on the roof. That's what you... Thank you for the super chat. You can just chat, by the way. You don't have to send me money. No one said that has to be part of this deal. But I do appreciate the support from each and every one of you. Like I said, I will, as I always do, go through all our monetary supporters at the end of the stream and give them
inside. We're wrecked. I don't know how the fuck I call inside the whole way down the backstretch. We still drive to the bottom of the corner.
Heard that notification in a while, sorry. Yeah, let's go through and with one final thank you. Anyone that's Twitter sub or a Twitch sub or a super chatter at the end of the stream. What are you doing, Chase? Stay down in your lane. I was starting to flip the right way, but I didn't finish flipping. I never actually went over. Okay. How do you get the Super Speedway spoiler? It is included in the Trek mod. You just go to the the mod folder. It's just in the bonus 3DOs. I think I might have to turn the grass grip up a little bit more, actually. I'll do a few more attempts, but I don't know how that one... That one I had a good start to the blowover, but I didn't dig in and flip, and that spin right there I should have flipped too, but I think it was because of the lowered grass grip. I'm gonna try something. I think I can turn my bit rate up for my stream here. Stream look a little bit better. There we go. A little bit less noise and pixelation during movement on the stream, which will hopefully have. I also getting. No. Oh, we'll do a BBO. We'll do a backwards big one. Don't you worry. What do I have out first for now? If I'm being honest, I haven't really paid enough attention to NASCAR this year to really have a definitive say. I don't even know who the 16 that are in the playoffs are right now. I'd have to see a list. Are we checking up? Oh. Yeah, I think we need to turn the grass grip up. If anything, it made these attempts worse. Now we're not flipping once we get into the grass. We'll try one more. We'll give it one more attempt.
Start your engines.
Yeah, I think we made the the attempts worse with the lowered grass grip. If anything, I think I might need to go up to 8. I'm surprised by Bush's 3 wins. Yes, but I am all for the RFK supremacy. I just want to see Brad get one of those wins finally. He's pushed his driver to enough wins. It's time for him to get one in that 6 car. All those guys keep checking up. I'm not sure, but don't know why that screwed up the pack a little bit. I have to slow the pace speed down to about 110. I think that kind of screwed things up a little bit too. Oh. Oh.
Yellow flag is out. Let's go. Race back to the line. There's too much debris on the track.
Oh, man. We had one of those earlier, but that one might have been more brutal because I flipped. And Chase got stuck in the wall. Yeah, something with the pace speed, I think, being a little too high now is like screwing up the field at the start of the race. Yeah, let's, real quick. We're gonna go right back in here. You know what? We're turning it up to 10. We want fast flips. We're gonna get fast flips. We're turning the grass grip up to 10. Bring the pace speed to 110. 10's the magic number for this stream. All right, back to NR. Pop right back in. Yep. Oops. Not Discord. Pull Discord up. Oops. Get out of here. All right, let's see if we get any better results
Start your engine.
with these settings. Hopefully. I believe. Going back to the conversation earlier of my IRL job, I will be leaving early tomorrow morning. Go cover the Mars series this weekend. Actually, no, I take that back. Just tomorrow, I'll be covering Mars. And then Saturday, I honestly forgot what the name of the series is, but I don't know. Red Hill Raceway. Be live for Flow Racing. I'd love to do more content this weekend, but unfortunately I'll be busy. And as I also mentioned earlier, I was at the Milwaukee Mile, both the ARCA and Milwaukee NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series stuff.
Yellow flag is out. Let's go. Race back to the line.
Alright, I think turning the grass grip up was a definite improvement. That I know I didn't get into the right there. I needed to be landing upside down instead of like on my side because that screwed up the flips, but I think if I can land upside down like at speed sideways with that heightened grass grip, we will get some good results. So I'm happy with where the settings are now.
Driver, start your engines.
Just want the record to show I didn't start talking about them. I was asked about them. I don't know. I have faith. I have hope. I'm optimistic, but I'm also realistic. I don't necessarily think that they're going to get 3 back-to-back-to-back Hall of Fame quarterbacks right in a row, but you never know. Crazier things have happened. Jordan Love actually looks decent. You don't need to be a Hall of Fame quarterback to win a Super Bowl. You just need to be decent as long as you got a decent team put around you. And I think the Packers are, at least in preseason, are looking a little bit better than people were thinking they were going to. I think it's got a few people a little bit nervous, but I'm also nervous too. But hey, I got 2 teams to root for now. I'm a Jets fan and a Packers fan. I'm also a Lions fan. I'm a fan of 4 teams, 3 teams. Height and grass grip is definitely a bonus.
Drivers, start your engines.
Ugh. I might try turning the temperature down just a little bit more after a few more attempts. Bills Jets. What do I have? I'm a Rodgers boy, so I gotta choose Jets, but I just realized that's gonna be a great rivalry that division is gonna have now. With Josh Allen and Aaron Rodgers getting to play twice a year. Matthew White, how we doing? Yes, we actually had a few good attempts early. I saved them. They're in the replay studio. I can show in a little bit, but yeah, the most recent one I saved, it's slightly janky, but I feel that it might honestly be an edit-worthy attempt if we can't get a better one in this stream. What's McDowell doing? Blocking. Oh, no. Just needed to get a little bit more airborne. The start of the blowover was good. I just didn't get all the way upside down by the time I hit the grass. And that's what screwed the momentum up of the flip. If I landed upside down at that grass grip, I probably would have tumbled back over and kept going, but it was just because I hit my side right there instead of all the way upside down. Damn it. Keep going. Keep going. I got at least another hour in me. I ain't going anywhere. I do have to do the Blaine Perkins one as well, as people mentioned earlier. Oh. Well. Kind of been since a flat-out failure of attempt from the get-go. Guess we are overdue. On with another $2. Kenny Pickett. I know that name, but I don't remember who he is. I wish.
And the 99 has turned over Brad Keselowski.
And we have a caution. We were live on Badger Racing TV and Speed Sport as well. It was a simulcast stream when Flap and I were watching the NASCAR race while I was working at Wilmot. I gotta go back and watch the broadcast. We have to be audible in the background, just freaking out over the crash. The Vikings? Who's asking about the Vikings? Not a Vikings fan. That being said, Justin Jefferson is one of the most talented players I've seen in a long time. Nope. It's a cool wreck. Not close enough for the reenactment. Yeah, we needed to start flipping in that first section of grass before we got to the road.
Drivers, start your engines.
Have the, I was kind of late to ask now, but obviously the audio notifications have been coming through for the super chats, but we're still getting the little on-screen thing, right? Oh, no, we haven't. I don't... Shoot. There's literally an alert box I meant to have on this entire time. I usually have it checked off while I'm doing my recordings and stuff. Because I'm an animal and I don't have different scenes and profiles. Do me, DT. Well, I know we've been getting the audio ones before. For the Streamlabs notifications. Should have the visuals set up now. Sorry about that. Like I said, it's been a while since I've streamed. Maybe a few bugs for me to iron out. Let's get back up to a board. That was probably about 10 flips. And that first airborne stint was probably as close as I can get to getting upside down without actually getting upside down. And then let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 actually. Damn. Got 12 barrel rolls on that.
Drivers, start your engines.
Like the infamous long one from Talladega Nights. Your Ultima Max with a $4.99. I swear, no one's making you guys give me money. I hope that that's the case. You guys are being way too kind tonight. I don't know if anyone heard about Sports Center or Lions Club, some chance when they missed. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. I mean, if you split the chances evenly, it's 25% each, obviously. So.
Oh, that kills people!
Oh, wow.
There we go. We actually have the visual notification. I don't know. I'd say it's the Lions or Vikings year to take it. The Packers are probably going to be on the deep end. You never know. You never know. Oh. Well, we learned there the grip isn't magical. You still need to be going upside down for it to have any effect. You can't just spin into the grass sideways and expect it to magically do the barrel rolls you want. Right there. If I was upside down at this speed right here, going into that grass, I probably would have flipped a zillion times, but I probably need to... I'll try lowering the grass grip just a bit. Everyone's having a fine evening. You're chilling, just casually trying to recreate one of the craziest wrecks that NASCAR's seen in probably the last 30 years. Know that we've been going somewhat hiccup-free. I was worried with how long it's been since I streamed that I was just going to have so many technical difficulties. It was just going to be a headache, but we're about an hour and a half in, and so far, knock on wood, not that many issues. Alright, once we get to the bottom of the hour, we will Maybe try lowering the track temperature just a little bit. Just a tad bit easier for me to get airborne going sideways.
The yellow flag is out. Let's go. Race back to the line.
Oh, shoot. That could have been decent if I started flipping sooner. That is one negative side effect from turning the grass grip up too much. You land like just a little bit unevenly like that, it just wants to like spin you around and pirouette you instead of dig in and do a bunch of barrel rolls. Like that, second part especially. Up Sports Ethan. If the Packers didn't have Rodgers last year, they'd be better. Don't even get me started.
Drivers, start your
I will acknowledge a troll when a troll is trolling. Nice troll. Couple more attempts. Track temp. If that gives us any better results. Michigan or Michigan State? I don't know. Ask Ed. He's the Michigan expert.
Get ready now. Going green.
On with another $2. You are being too kind. Stop. Thank you. Try turning harder so keep this going. Trying to get that right balance. If I turn in too hard, I'm spinning around a bunch. Yeah, obviously, if I don't turn in hard enough, yeah. Instances like that last run, so it is all about trying to find that proper balance. Just got loose. Nope.
I'm sick and tired of this. I'll get my own damn uniform back on and take care of this. He ain't gonna kill my boy.
That was a heck of a flip. I just realized how many of my notifications are Brad Kozlowski related.
Drivers, start your
Oh, that kills people.
Oh,
That one.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
You hit me under yellow. You hit me under yellow.
That one too.
You hit me under yellow.
No, I don't have a metal pipe sound effect. Thank goodness. I meant like turn it to the right, then left, so you get the half air.
Get ready now. Going green.
Kinda think I know what you mean. I'll see what I can do on this one. Yeah, since we're at the bottom of the hour is when I'll, after this attempt, lower the temp. If that makes it any easier to get airborne sideways. Oop. I think I turned the grip up a little too much. I'm going to try 8. I started with 6. I went to 5. That was too little. Then I went up to 10. I think that's too much. I'm going to try 8.
Cars exiting the tri-oval.
Yeah. Pause or escape right when my car was spawning back to the pits there. We're going to try 8. The grip. The grass grip. We're going to try lowering the temperature by about 20 degrees. I'm not even switching screens. You guys saw how this is done before. Save. All right back into it. Getting quick at making the settings changes.
Drivers, start your engines.
Goodness. All right, let's see if this has any better results. Grass grip to 8 instead of 10.
Get ready now. Going green.
And then the temperature we lowered even a little bit more. So it's hopefully a little bit easier to get airborne. It's also going to be easier to spin out. Unintended side effect. Lowering the temp to subarctic levels. 159 degrees. We're also up to speed quicker.
The yellow flag is out. Let's go. Race back to the line.
Oh. That was, I think, just a case of an improper blowover in a slightly incorrect spot. Not a bad wreck, but not what we needed for the reneg. Yeah, because we didn't have Briscoe pushing us that time. That being said, that is a big, fat next.
Start your engines.
Yeah, getting hunted and hit correctly by Briscoe or whoever the Ford is that's pushing me. That's key. If I can get a good push, that's like, yeah, that's the essential key to getting the correct sideways blowover. Minus 159 degrees. Hope you guys brought your coats. A little chilly. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh, I'm flying through the air. This is not good. Another failed attempt before I even got to the proper spot. Darn it. Got into a NASCAR sandwich there. Try that again.
Drivers, start your engines.
What other ones would you guys like to see me try in the near-ish future? I know we've gotten a lot of Blaine Perkins. I was thinking of old classic wrecks, like I got so close to, but never got quite the perfect attempt that I'd love to revisit. I've been thinking Austin Dillon 2015. I'm thinking Matt Kenseth 2009. The nationwide wreck where he just tips over on the backstretch at Talladega. Elliott Sadler, 2003. I need to go back and keep revisiting those iconic ones. Oh, so close to, but never quite the perfect usable attempt. Good to see that the running order up front has stayed about the same of what they should be, almost each attempt. Oh, I Rusty Wallaced it. I did the Rusty Wallace tip over. That's pretty sweet, though. That was pretty sick. God, that's got to be a sickening feeling when you get airborne, then all of a sudden you just start to feel tip over and go upside down. It's like, uh-oh. And just go into that. What this kind of reminded me of? Another one I need to try revisiting. Ricky Rudd, 1984. The way I flipped looked almost exactly like that one. The exception of the little roof skid at the very end there. Need to revisit a lot of those iconic ones that
Start your engine.
got oh so close to. Sweet flip, bro. Thanks, dude. Petty, 1970. That's another one that got a lot of views, got a lot of close attempts. Pretty iconic wreck. I mean, that wreck right there is the reason why we, to this day, have window nets. Green, green, green. A little push. Up next to Chase. Just about the proper push. You need to get pushed. Oh, sideways. Nope.
The yellow flag is out. Let's go. Race back to the line.
Landed upside down. NASCAR Heat 4. Greatest NASCAR game of all time. Thank you very much. Oh, that is a big, fat next.
Drivers, start your engine.
How do you flip at 80 at Daytona 88? That'd be a good one. Yeah, talk about iconic wrecks. The King. Basically his biggest wreck of his career, or one of them. Couldn't see much on that live TV shot, the overhead blimp shot, but you could see enough dirt flying that you knew he was flipping fast. God, that first replay they did, just looking across the track, full speed. That might be one of the craziest replays I've seen in a long time. All right, Briscoe, where are you at? Where are you at? All right. Oh. Oh, man. I certainly got some air that time. I Those are more end over ends than they were barrel rolls. I certainly flipped a lot of times in between hitting the ground. That's for sure. Almost doesn't look real right there. Still, I'm not even flipping as fast as he was in real life. This is a video game.
Drivers,
Start your engine. That thing where it's being choppy on my monitor, but it looks fine on the screen. So confusing. Up. Hold up.
The 43 car.
Hold up.
Get ready now. Going green.
There we go.
At the 43 car.
They're still gonna go green. There's just a car flipping in turn 3.
Drivers, start.
So you don't have to look back there that much. Plus, with these giant ass doors, they can't really see much anyway. So
Non-maximum sports network with yet another $2. Kyle Busch 2009 code 04. You know what? I don't know if I've even ever tried that. I think I might have once. Way back in the day, I might have once. But yeah, that's another good one. That 2009 season, there's something about that. Just had lots of iconic crashes, finishes. Yeah, Joey Logano. Yeah. Where else have we seen like 7 or 8 barrel rolls at Dover? That Joey Logano Dover crash. Where are all these cars checking out? Oh, McDowell has issues, I think. This time's kind of screwed up before it even began. Try with the Blaster Camaro. Why not? Yeah, that was close.
Yellow flag is out. Let's go. Race back to the line.
That was close to getting pushed sideways up and over the way I needed to. Yeah, didn't 2009 have like 6 flips alone? 2009 alone have like 6 flips. There's Edwards. I think Mike Wallace won 2010, I believe, in the Xfinity.
Start your engine.
Logano, obviously. I know there's others I'm forgetting. Oh yeah, that was the same year. Yeah, that was when Kenseth flipped in the 312, and Edwards had the flip into the fence the following day. Oh, man. Michael Waltrip, 1990. See? That one I could, but I mean, this game doesn't have the crash physics like, or the damage physics of like a BeamNG per se. I mean, I could do that, but it would just look kind of silly because the car in game would still be relatively intact. Hey, what's up, Darian? Long time no see, buddy. I've talked to you since I think Indy. How have you been? Oh, looks like a distracted. Driver up into the wall. Alright, we still have a Ford right here. Let's try it. Nope. Ripped up grass and just came to a stop. So we'll just flip anyway. Alright, let's give her another go.
Drivers, start your engines.
Well, Cody still did enter 2003. I'm still here. Still the same old Cody. I'd have a slightly different channel name, but still me. AJ Allman. Remember when he raced Cup the whole time the first time? Took like a 10-year hiatus. And it was like 7 or 8 years. Came back in 2021 or 2 and was like, nope, we need to keep doing this Cup thing. It actually worked out. Brendan gone. Talladega rep. That's another good one. All good suggestions, by the way. Thank you for the $2 super chat. Man, come on. No. Into the grass too late. Sweet wreck, but not what we needed. 3-8. Trying to think of what that one looked like, if any. Nothing really I can think of off the top of my head. Classic. Slide on your roof into the grass, barrel roll. How have we been going? Almost 2 hours already. Felt like 40 minutes. You know, time flies, having fun. However that whole saying goes. Still haven't tried a great one with the onboard cam. Maybe I'll try that again this time. Now we have our look left to right buttons programmed. Who knows, maybe this will be the one. If we can't catch Briscoe. Now, hold up. Oh, we did the rusty style flip, but we did it a little too late. I think once we got to the pavement where we didn't really have a chance to dig in a bunch. Take a look. Dude, this part looks perfect. Like right here, he's just starting to lift up into the grass. Lifting, but then I do that spin around like this. The rusty. No grass equals no flips equals no reenactments. We're doing TRF. Good to see you. Still, oh yes, I still have a little bit of my beer left. I'll try another onboard attempt because why not? Oh man. Got what the streaming chair does to my back. Long durations. It's next to us. Yes, it's right there. Felt that coming.
Flag is out. Let's go. Race back to the line.
Yeah, you can feel me. You can see me playing with the wheel. I could feel it stepping out from the yeah, right there. You can just see it sliding from the track temp being lowered. It makes the track really slippery.
Drivers, start your
Watch
engine.
many of your crash compilation. Thanks, Rainbow Coyote. Good to see you in the chat. How we doing? How you doing? How's your night? Or morning, or day, wherever you might be watching this from. Beautiful thing about YouTube and the internet. There can be people from all across the globe watching right now. Just make sure my microphone battery wasn't dying.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Slow down. Get ready now. Going green.
Nascar Man YT, how you doing? Thanks for stopping in, everyone.
Pace cars in. Pace cars in. Green flag. Green flag.
It's always good to know that if I ever take a extended work-related hiatus here and there of differing lengths, that I always have a loyal audience to come back to. It always warms my heart. All mushy gushy, I'm letting Chase Briscoe get away from me. Nope.
Flag is out. Let's go. Race back to the line. Inside.
Oh, 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 oh. So I got stuck to Briscoe. I did the little pirouette thing with the grass grip, and then I got to the inside wall, flipped and got up on my side like Matt Kenseth style. Matt Kenseth. All right, let's go back to the chase view.
Start your engines.
In-car view is fun every now and then, but I prefer this while trying to do some serious reenacting. Are we having the grass versus no grass debate in the chat?
Get ready now. Going green.
Ugh. I like the look of grass. I don't know, it is mainly just aesthetic. It also does serve its function as at creating track limits, like on the backstretch where the road course is. It's like right by the bus stops. That's why they have the grass where they do. Trying to squeeze into this hole up here. Here we go.
You're in the middle. 3 wide. Outside. You're in the middle. 3 wide. The yellow flag is out. Let's go.
Oh! That blowover was looking so good. Darn it. Can't even do a backwards big one either, because caution's out. They're going to be slowed by the time they come around the other side of the track. I do want to try something, though.
You've been disqualified for reckless driving.
I'm going to try cranking the wheel to the right in this turn and flipping up the banking. Here we go. Oh, I didn't even get to the banking. We will do a backwards big one before the stream is over, I promise. But yeah, right now it's kind of impossible because if I crash, the caution comes out. And by the time they get back to the line, they're already slowing down before I'd be going the wrong way to get them. the grocery store tonight, get some ice, get some waters. Go up for my cooler tomorrow for work.
Get ready now. Going green. Eight cars in.
I do think turf is a decent alternative. Like, I'm not opposed to turf. Looks like grass, it still makes it look nice and pretty. It is softer than pavement. Doesn't quite dig in like grass does. Yeah, I think the Charlotte has turf on their front stretch now, right? After the Busher flip. You know what the funny thing is about that one? I still probably flipped around 10 times despite how much I slowed down before I started tumbling.
You all right?
Drivers, start your engines.
Oh. Behave. Yeah, I think turf's a good middle ground. It is expensive though. But that's the thing, it's like a one-time cost. Once you replace it, that's it. You don't really have to do anything with it. It's not like grass. You have to pay for the landscaping and upkeep costs and keeping it watered and cut and all trimmed down to look all pretty.
Get ready now. Going green. Eight cars in. Eight cars in. Green flag. Green flag. Green, green, green.
2 hours. Oh, this is bad. You guys think we're done with flips for the rest of the year? We got one more in the chamber. We do still have Talladega coming up in October. Oh man, I probably flipped more than 10 times this crash. That's probably closer to like 12 or 13. All right, let's count the flips this time. I take out Chase Briscoe. That was kind of sick, actually. Oh, shoot. Watching what happened with Chase. All right, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, I said it was 12 or 13. Watch nobody flip Talladega, but they flip at Martinsville. I don't know. Crazier things have happened. That Busher flip last year, I think, kind of just opened the door for any weird thing happening with these cars. Yeah, a piece of suspension could just break off and just launch the car like a goddamn ring. You never know. Park a flip at Daytona.
Get ready now. Going green.
Oh man, that's my bedtime.
Green flag. Green flag. Green, green, green.
So I believe once we are done with this stream, I'll try to get the vote like I've done in the past to see if you guys want me to do a part 2, or if you think, hey, the one I have saved is good enough with some free cam work and editing it in Premiere and adding the graphics and everything, it'll look good on its own. So I'll get your goodness.
There's too much debris on the track.
Briscoe has hit the wall at an incalculable force. Oh my god, that Briscoe hit. He is in the safer barrier. Oh my god. Ugh.
The pace car.
I feel like we're getting further away from the good attempts we had at the beginning of the stream.
Drivers, start your engines.
The biggest key, like we've already said, is getting Briscoe to push me at just the right point. That's where it starts lifting me up sideways, but I don't go all the way around. Have a good night, Canadian, True North. I've got a long day too, that's why I can't go all night. I would if I could. Yeah, I've got a long day ahead of me tomorrow. And still a few errands I need to run tonight before I'm all packed up, so I'll probably be heading out of here in like 30 minutes or so. I'm going well over 2 hours already. There's more grass where I was. That might have been decent. Did that even damage my engine? Oh yeah, you can see by the RPMs.
We got big time problems with that motor, buddy.
Didn't seem like it at first. All right, let's try doing a flip down to the infield. Oh yeah, there's the Scott Wimmer. That's in the Scott Wimmer spot too. Oh, better camera view. Alright, I'm starting to get bored when I'm trying to recreate other wrecks and within a reenactment.
Start your engines.
That's a good observation. Josiah. Never even. What are we doing, Josiah? Yeah, Rainbow, that's a good observation. Since Newman's 2020 Daytona flip and Cup, all the flips have been Fords. Ryan Newman 2020. Then we had Harrison Burton 2022. Chris Busher. I know someone flipped in Cup in 2021, but I don't remember who. Oh yeah, Joey Logano. Talladega. Blowover going into turn 3. It's been all Fords. Kind of crazy stat, actually. The last 5 Cup flips in a row have been all Fords. Me and one of my buddies were just talking like a couple weeks ago, saying how there hasn't been a flipping Cup yet this year. If we get to the rest of the year with that still being the case, that'll be the first time since 2006 we've had a flipless year in Cup. Oh. Ryan Preece had a hell of a way to keep that streak going. I don't... Right here is a great example. I get that hit, it pushes me up, but then I just... I don't know, am I getting to the grass too soon? And once I'm getting to the grass, the grip's just kicking in and stopping me from blowing over anymore. What's going on there?
Drivers, start your
What are my thoughts on the 1997 Steve Grissom crash at Atlanta? It was a scary crash. 26 years ago. Been at least 2006 that there's been a flippin' cup all the way up till now. I think 2006 was the last year in cup that there wasn't one. Right, NR at work. Hell yeah, faith. Make sure you're still getting your work done. That's the way to do it. That's a nice thing about NR. It's old enough you can play it and run it decently on like just a pretty basic laptop. It doesn't have to be anything too crazy hardware-wise. Oh. You're off the wall. Oh, I wanted to flip really bad right there. Like, oh. Game just crashed. That hasn't happened in a while. All right. All right, it's loading back up. Hopefully it didn't delete our profile. Nope, it didn't. All right, sweet. All right, while we are back here, though, since I said I would earlier and forgot, let's look at the two replays that I have saved that were the best ones we got pretty early into the stream. Here's number one. This is, I think, the lesser of the two. Yeah, there's no Briscoe on the inside. The blowover isn't correct. The flips are pretty good, but I'm facing the wrong way. I'd say the flips are pretty damn good, but yeah, the blowover wasn't quite correct. There's no Briscoe pushing me. Facing the wrong way. So that's number one. And here's number two. It's still not perfect, but I think it's way better than the first. So this time it's not going to be Briscoe, but McDowell, another Ford, will be taking the place of Briscoe, which is fine because I'm going to swap their TGA files. So I'll get spun to the inside. I'm actually being pushed by the Ford this time. Get up and over. Dig in, start flipping really fast. I'm twisting while flipping. That's probably at least 9 or 10 flips. And back on all fours. I think this is the one I might edit if I don't get a better one. Look. Yeah, that is what I feel has been the best one all stream. So here's like the live TV cam when the wreck happened. I think I needed to be a little bit further down the track. Like a little bit closer to the inside wall. That and the blowover being a little bit weird are my only two gripes with that one. I'd say that one's otherwise pretty damn close. First one I already loaded the session back in. You can do the YouTube rewind.
To your car.
I'm gonna do that.
Drivers, start your engines.
All right, folks. Got like 20 more minutes left in me. And I have to get skedaddling for tonight. And finish up everything I need to do for work tomorrow. So I got 20 more minutes worth of attempts in the chamber. A lot can be accomplished in 20 minutes. Hell, that one Rusty Wallace 1993 reenactment I did. That was on the very first attempt. That was like 3 minutes that took. Why is the outside line so far back on this one? Oh. Now we're checking out. Almirola up there on the outside line was the one holding everyone up. I don't know what's going on here, but screwing up the attempts a little bit. Oh, we can use Harrison Burden. He's a Ford. Oh. Oh my God. That's a pretty hard impact. Upside down to the inside wall. Yep, just didn't get spun quite fast enough that time. I love the flip noise. It's just so... It's so obnoxious.
Drivers, start your engines.
I need to retry the Brad Kozlowski Atlanta flip again at some point. We'll get to the backwards big one, don't you worry. Goosey. Let me get back up to the outside line, please. Thank you.
Get ready now. Golden green.
Yes, for that. Went up.
8 cars in. 8 cars in. Whoa. Slow down. Green flag. Green.
Hold on. All might not be lost after all. Get the back of the pack caught up in time. Well, I don't know what Chase Briscoe's doing. Dude. Oh.
Whoa. Slow down.
Not mean to do that. Things happen. Every now and then you get a little accidental flip that turns out to be a pretty decent realistic crash, aside from me just losing it all on my own. The way I started flipping was kind of like the Hemrick one from earlier this year. It gets T-boned and just tips over.
Start your engines.
Ugh. I was only half serious and mainly joking earlier when I said I think I used up all my talent on those first few ones we saved, but I think that might be right. I feel like each attempt we've gotten is none of them have gotten anywhere close to those first few we saved. I just remember two more flips from 2009 I forgot about. There was the Newman and Martin ones in the fall Talladega race. Those 4 flips in 2009 that I can think of off the top of my head. And Cup alone. And the Matt Kenseth one. The Busch Series. Where'd Chase Briscoe go? Oh! How did that not cause a wreck? Was able to keep going. Yeah, something happened with Briscoe at the start of that one. He, like, checked up and held everyone up.
Drivers, start your engines.
Oh, man. Energy drink or something. I don't have any on me. couple of those at the grocery store. Gabe, how we doing? Everyone's checking up this time. Bubba a little bit. And, aw, damn it. Face got up to the top groove. There's still multiple Fords in the inside line. I arranged it that way on purpose. Oh, except Suarez got down to the inside line now. Cool, now I need to get up to Burton. Nope. None of them I've gotten have been as close as those few that I saved early in the stream.
Start your engines.
Need to get hit by Briscoe in just the right spot. Sideways enough to where it spins me and gets me doing the sideways blowover, but not sideways enough to where it spins me like all the way around. Remember when Michael McDowell flipped like 8 times in qualifying at Texas? I don't think we'll ever see that again for quite some time. As long as there's still 550 horsepower. Alright, come on, Briscoe. Please. Nope. Whoops were pretty good, but I was going too slow and it already gotten airborne and came back down by the time I actually turned over. That's a big fat next. Yeah. I think we used up all the talent.
Drivers, start your engines.
I mentioned the Edwards flip earlier. I know I didn't on my second list when I was talking about the 2009 flips with that one. That one was mentioned earlier. 2009 was a wicked year for flips. I also think that was the year that Mike Skinner crash and trucks happened. He got nailed on the front stretch at Charlotte and slid on his side for like half the straightaway. Lots of big wrecks in NASCAR that year. Well, I will try to remember to do so. Especially with a stream this big and a crash this talked about. Shortly after I hit the stop streaming button and it does the processing for the playback VOD, the comment section should pop up shortly afterwards. Once it does, like I said, if I remember, I will try to post 2 comments. One, if you would like me to do a part 2 to the stream. Or 2, if you would like me to edit that best attempt that I have saved, and I will try to timestamp it.
Your front end's all smashed in. Outside.
Oh!
You blew the engine.
That was a great crash. That was like solid
Looks like we're bent up on
car
the
into
back end.
catch fence. We'll never see a flip like this, probably. Boom. Solid car to catch fence.
Drivers, start your engine.
What are the 6 flips? Edwards and Matt Kens at that Talladega same weekend. There was the Joey Logano Dover one. The Newman and Martin same weekend in Fall Talladega. And there's one more hiding in there that I can't remember. Oh yeah, Joe Nemechek, Nashville. Forgot about that one. Then a half flip or an almost flip if you want to count that Skinner crash in trucks. Max Skinner. Leonard Skinner. Right, Chase. I still believe. I know it's been a while since we got a decent one, but I still believe.
The yellow flag is out. Let it go. Race back to the line.
Nope. Nope. Elliott Sadler. I've tried doing the Sadler ones, both of his flips, or actually I should say all 3 of his flips, but never got a great attempt of any of them. Oh, no, I think I did actually do a edit of his 2000 Michigan one. So yeah, I did. So I've reenacted one of the 3 Elliott Sadler flips. I take that back. That truck flip last year at Knoxville, I mean, it wasn't caught on the broadcast, but it was caught on camera. There's a couple quick clips of it that were captured. You're referring to that one at Knoxville last year, right? There's a couple camera angles that came out afterwards that caught it. Alright, Chase. Don't do me dirty.
The yellow flag is out. Let it go. Race back to the line.
We haven't had an issue with the flips, the running order of the field. It's just the blowover has been the biggest problem. Because I'm always getting spun by Chase, but not actually like being pushed by him. That's what's been causing most of the inaccurate blowovers. All right. I'm calling it now. I love you guys, and I've had a blast tonight, but all good things must come to an end. Yeah, that one was decent, but I didn't flip nearly enough times or nearly fast enough. Everyone says the one's perfect that I don't even save. Yeah, the blowover wasn't good on that one. But I'll do 3 more runs Backwards big one. Hit the vote.
8 cars in. 8 cars in. Green flag. Green flag. Green, green, green.
And we will call it a night. Yeah, 2006 only had the Tony one at Talladega. No cup. No cup flips in 2006. I waited too long to get spun. I'm not counting that.
Yellow flag is out. Let's go. Race back
Each
to the
attempt
line.
I count at the end. I want to actually be a decent one or actually have a chance at the start of the spin. Not even looking at the replay. I screwed that one up.
Drivers, start your engines.
Night Rainbow. Or you're not going to bed yet. I misunderstand. What's a BBO? That is a backwards big one. I'll take a whole field of cars. I get the field under green flag conditions, and I send them loose. I go the wrong way and go into them as fast as possible. There's the David Hoots reference. I knew it was coming. There we go. There we go. Hold on. Oh. Oh, now he flips. God, the sad part is that's like one of the better ones we've had, but obviously the start of it was fucking weird as hell. Just being stuck on my side for like 5 seconds. Oh, man. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Even as much as I slowed down, I still had 2 more flips than I needed there.
Drivers, start your engines.
I got excited too when I saw my side starting to lift up. I was like, oh, 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 and then just it's a glitchy NR crash where I'm stuck on my side. Oh, we still got 2. As I said, the first one didn't count because I screwed it up. I'm not going to cheat my viewers out of any attempts. Only proper ones that actually have a chance from the start I count. So that was 1. It was a good spin in the right spot. Oh, man. I love doing this so much. But I'm sure you guys can relate to this. Just at a certain point, if you're doing the same thing for a long enough time, your brain just starts to get a little fried. That's where I'm at right now. Oh. Wasn't the best, wasn't the worst. I think I was airborne and upside down for a little too long before I started doing the flips. Certainly wasn't the worst. Yeah, right there I was kind of hovering in the air for too long, and I was airborne for too long. That's 1 flip. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 7. Not quite enough. And the blowover was a little weird. That's a big fat. Next!
Drivers, start your engines.
Close. It was close, but I don't think any closer than the couple that we had earlier. Hey, what's up, Jay? How you doing, buddy? Fortunately, you caught me at a bad time. We're literally at the last attempt before I gotta go and get ready for work tomorrow. Glad to see you. I'm glad you made it in just in time. Catch the end. Better late than never. Alright, last one here. Let's see if we can't have some last attempt magic. Get out of here, dowel. Yeah, once we're done with this one, I'll show you guys the replays of the 2 I have saved so far. Get your vote. Backwards big one. You know what? I could count that, but I'm not going to. I want one rim actually being pushed sideways from...
Drivers, start your engines.
I want one rim being pushed sideways for, from Briscoe for the final attempt. Where I actually have a chance at a proper recreation. And racing photography. Come for Tanner Holmes at the Knoxville National. Oh, fuck yeah. He's got a big YouTube presence. That's not any nobody. That's a... I like that kid. Not even a kid now, he's a man. Yeah, I've been watching Tanner Holmes for years. That's cool. It's really cool to hear. And at the Knoxville Nationals too. Talk about a big event. Only one of the biggest ones ever in dirt racing. Alright, let's see if this time I have any final attempt magic.
The yellow flag is out. Let's go. Race back to the line.
Someone dropped the David Hoots line. We need to end on a high note where we actually have a chance. Not just some lame, just
Start your engines.
fail of an attempt. Actually, I want my viewers to have little hope, like right as I'm spinning, that this might be it. I know the odds are low that I'll get one on the very last attempt, but I still want the odds to be there. Just think of it as a free attempt. You're getting more content past when I said I'd be streaming for free whenever I'm doing an extra attempt because I wasn't happy with the last one.
Get ready now. Going green. Eight cars in. Eight cars in. Green flag. Green flag. Green, green, green.
I believe. Get me a good blowover sideways. If you'd like to be nice about it. That's all I'm asking. Give me a chance at a successful attempt on the final. Oh.
The yellow flag is out. Let's go. Race back to the line.
I don't want to say it, but that was close enough to where I'm going to count it. I do have to get going shortly. But we're not done quite yet. So I still have to show you. I probably won't even show you the first one, because the first one is way less close than the second one as far as the saved replays that I had. I'll still show you the first one anyway, why not? So here's the first two that I saved, like, pretty early into the stream. It was, like, within the first, like, 5 attempts. So, here's the first one. It was decent enough to save it on the first try, but I don't think it's quite the keeper. Yeah, because the blowover is a little funky. The flips are good, but I wasn't getting pushed by Chase. And I'm flipping the wrong way are my biggest complaints. So that is the first one, and here is the second one, which, again, has its flaws, but I think is way better than the first one. And probably, just as far as how quickly he flips the first time digging in, and pretend it's McDowell, or pretend it's Chase Briscoe instead of McDowell, another Ford. The blowover's a little weird, but flips quickly, goes high up into the air, spinning around. Flips probably at least 8 or 9 times, which I would consider close enough. 10. It was like hitting that, like, little bump, like, right where the road starts. It's what really got me flipping fast. That I'm actually really happy with that attempt. So those are the 2 attempts. Do with that info what you will. But like I said, if I remember, once the stream is done processing and the comments show up, I will vote. If you guys want me to edit that second attempt, which in my opinion was the best one, or do a part 2 to the stream. Just have me keep streaming for a few more hours. Maybe I can get a better one, maybe not. Or, yeah. Edit that attempt, do my free cam magic, add the graphics, and the other little editing secrets that I do, and see if I can't get that one to look anywhere close to the original wreck. Seeing a big split in the live chat. Live chat is a good gauge to see what your guys' views might be, but when I do the 2 comments, I'll hit thumbs up this comment if you want me to do a part 2 live stream, or thumbs up this comment if you want me to edit the best attempt at this timestamp. And depending on how many thumbs up each comment has after maybe like a week, a couple weeks or so, will determine what the winning vote is. Damn, everyone's saying part 2. You guys are picky. Alright, here we go.
Oh man, they're showing us a black flag. You didn't exit the pit safely. They're gonna hold you a while. You've been disqualified for reckless driving. Watch that speed now.
Get them all as they're coming right out of turn 4. Oh my goodness. Oh, I see lots of frame droppage. Oh, we got Todd Gill in flipping. Alright, I think that was pretty good, actually. Oh, yeah. Oh, I might have gotten everyone. Just about everyone. Follow with Chase Elliott, who was one of the front cars here. Alright, definitely got Denny. I got Michael McDowell. I think Chris Buescher got a little damage. I think there's a couple guys that squeaked through with no damage, but not many. And Todd Gilliland goes flipping. That was a good one. Alright, so real quick, allow me to pull up. All right, so in reverse order, we are going to give a thank you for all the super chats. Dawn Maximum Sports Network with not one, not two, but three $2 super chats. Thank you so much. Your Ultima Max with a $4.99. Thank you for that. Dawn Maximum Sports Network with another 2 and another 5. And then we have Bimnya. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Bimnya with not one, but 2 $4.99s. So thank you so much for the support for each and every one. Oh, excuse me. Marshall Burrell with another $5. So thank you so much for that one as well. And that is about it. Yeah, I will do those 2 comments once the video is done processing and the comments show up. I'll try to remember doing that. Thanks again so much, everyone, for tuning in. It's nice to know I got a nice, loyal fan base that'll still tune in, even if I have a work-related hiatus anywhere from 1 to 5 months in this case. So, really means the world to me. Warms my heart that you guys still show up to these silly little streams each and every time I do them. But that being said, I've got big boy adult obligations I got to take care of. I got to get ready for my work trip starting tomorrow. So I'm going to go do now. Grocery store packing. Then get ready for bed. Want to thank everyone again for tuning in. I will catch you all next time. Thanks so much again for watching. Catch you later. Peace. Bye.